Hey everybody, happy Thursday to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good day. Boy, we have just been on a great stretch of weather here the last week. Last Friday night on the road at West Frankfort, week 3 of the high school football season, and what a game. You know, Julian Edelman said some time ago, he was quoted as saying, "I'll take an ugly win over a pretty loss any day." And I think Coach Brett Dial would say exactly the same thing after the Lions go on the road and score with 29 seconds left in the game to win on the road at West Frankfort 12-8. That was a game in which the Lions had 5 turnovers in the game. It was kind of crazy. It was no score at the end of the first quarter. Lions scored their first touchdown of the game at the 5:37 mark of the second quarter. That's when Amon Cozy rumbled in from about 5 yards out. Extra point was no good. Lions led it 6-0 at the half. Then it was West Frankfort that came out, and they scored with 11:54 at the 11:54 mark of the third quarter, and took the lead on the 2-point conversion 8-6. And then it was back and forth. There was a ton of penalties in the game. And finally, the Lions, they score with 29 seconds left. It was the 5-yard run from Amon Cozy, the game winner. Lions hold on to beat West Frankfort last Wednesday night, 12-8. Coming up tomorrow night, the Lions are home. The first of 4 home games in a row. And it's the first conference game in the Ohio division of the River to River Conference, and it's against your cross-county rival, the Herrin Tigers, as Tigers will be in town tomorrow night for week 4 of your high school football season. And just a little bit ago, I had a chance to talk to the head coach of the Carterville Lions. This is an exclusive preview of our pregame chats right here with the head coach of the Carterville Lions, Coach Brett Dial.
Joining us on our pregame show. Coach, coming off man, what a ball game last week. That was just crazy. What'd you see after you watched the tape?
I saw chaos, which is kind of what it felt like for 2 hours, you know. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's good to be back home for the next month. The next 4 games are here, and I'm very happy for that. And there's a lot of things here that we can control that we can't control on the road. And like I said, it was chaos, and let's hope for a little bit more of a football game this week.
Yeah, it's just one of those games you kind of put it aside, and the win's a win, and you move on.
Yeah, you know, and give our kids some credit. I mean, they had to be perfect in the last minute and a half, and you know, whether we got 4 chances, 5 chances, or 6 chances, it doesn't matter. Once we converted or got to that 4th and 5, we had to be perfect the rest of the way, and they were. And you know, that's not easy to do. You know, they're frustrated all night. It's just things where there was not a lot of flow, and we didn't take care of the ball very well. 5 turnovers on the road, and you come back with a win. So we're fortunate, and you know, it's time to go to the next one.
And you have to think that's a drive that game-winning drive is something that's going to stick with this team that they can reflect back on when they need it.
Right, and you know, I actually got a text on the way home on a bus from Hellriegel, you know, saying, "Coach, we're never out until it's over." And you know, it kind of reminded me of the DeCoin game a couple years ago where it was like 4th and 20, and we had to have it, and we got it. And he's right, you know, and it's great to see these guys have that identity now that it's not over until that thing is on 0. And they gave us just enough of a chance, and we capitalized.
Coach, you start conference play this week. It's a cross-county rival. Doesn't get any better than this, does it?
Yeah, I mean, I just told our guys, and you know, it's another game. We're not going to treat it anything more special with being a Herrin or whoever. It's just another football game, and we need to go take care of our game and ourselves. And I think good things can happen.
This Herrin team, 1-3 coming in. What do you think as you prepare for the game?
You know, they may be, what are they, 1-2? They're 1-2. Yes. But, you know, and everybody knows, I mean, they've got some of the best athletes, not only in Southern Illinois, but in the state of Illinois, sitting over there that at any given time, if they get some space, can score on you. So you better be on your game. You better be ready. It's assignment football tonight. and it's very important we make this a football game and not a track meet.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Coach Brent Dial joining us here on our Week 4 preview. And as you heard, Herrin Tigers come to town tomorrow night. It's the first game of conference play in the Ohio division of the River to River Conference. Now, Keenan Clark and I will have all of the coverage starting with our pregame show on News Radio WJPF. That's 99.5 FM, 1340 AM. And you can also go to WJPF.com and you can listen to the audio. Just go to the top of the page, click on the Carterville Lion logo there, and there you can listen to the game. You can also go to YouTube, search Herrin Tigers at Carterville Lions, as the Lions try to improve to 4-0 and 1-0 in conference play tomorrow night. We hope to see you there, and come out and root on your Carterville Lions. Roar! Lions roar. Have a great night, everybody.